know that I am a boy band fanatic.
I do know that, yes.
But when you started out in your singing career,
yes.
you toured with the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC.
I did.
I mean...
Ages ago.
What was it like?
Another lifetime ago.
But what was it like? Did you hang out with them?
Well, I was 15 when I started singing, and I went from watching them on MTV as I would get ready for school in the morning to 6 months later, I was on the road with NSYNC. I went from shooting my very first music video here in Los Angeles, and I flew to, like, Virginia Beach, Virginia, and started the tour. They had this big, like, summer amphitheater tour. And I'm a terrible dancer, but I had background dancers at the time, because that's what you did.
Sure.
And I remember distinctly one time walking backstage, and I didn't really see much of the guys, because I was just the, you know, Peasley opening act. Nobody cared about me. But Justin Timberlake was there, and he was somehow there was a conversation about feet or foot size. They were comparing, and all the background dancers, the NSYNC background dancers and my background dancers. And I stroll up at 15, like, freaking out that Justin Timberlake is there. And he's like, "You have big feet for a girl." And I'm sure he doesn't remember this at all, but I was so impressionable, and I thought, like, the world of him. He was on a pedestal, and I mean, 16 years later, it stuck with me, so it really scarred me emotionally.
How big are your feet?
Size 10, but I'm 5'10", so...
Yeah.
But I was, like, going through puberty at the time, you know what I mean? I was,
I
like...
hear you.
I was, yeah, it was embarrassing.
You should have said, all the better to kick you with.
I needed you there to help me.
I mean, the big question on everyone's lips right now, Matthew, Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
Yeah, that's the question, isn't it?
It is.
Which one is which?
The Backstreet Boys are everybody, yeah. Okay. And then NSYNC are like, it's tearing up my heart when I'm with...
Wow, that's like old NSYNC.
Yeah.
Okay, NSYNC. I don't know. I like them both.
The beauty of it is there's no right or wrong answer.
Right. Well, I like everything.
Answer. Well, there you go. What was the hardest part back in your sort of pop career days? What was the hardest part?
Dancing.
Really?
Yeah, and I mean, I didn't have to dance with the turkey, but I'm just I have no rhythm. I'm super awkward, and I think the powers that be very early on realized that, like, after I had my very first music video, and I had to dance in it, and it is abysmal. And I think they realized very soon after, like, you know what? You should just have background dancers take care of the dancing. You just stand there and sing.
Have we got a stool? Is there a stool for Mandy? It'd be lovely if she was sat down. Yeah.
Exactly.